We are back. That was kind of quick. Thought it was going to take me longer. But we are back. This is the second part. I hope the configuration it all worked out. I'm gonna move from here because I have some trees above me, and I think that's going to probably block my signal soon. So let me just. I need to do something with the live stream setup for a moment. So I'm gonna kind of find a spot where I can park, and there's no trees, but it looks like there are trees everywhere on this area. Um, Let me go to the other side here. Oh boy, I'm surrounded by trees. I'm gonna turn around here. I just want to make sure that I'm running the. I'm gonna kind of park it here on this back road where there's no traffic. Uh, Not very close to the trees, so that I can have a better view. So let's get just setting up everything here on the computer for the live stream, making sure that it looks good. Um, just bear with me for a moment. We're gonna have a 2 hour drive. It's gonna be a fun one because, yeah, definitely gonna be fun. Okay, I think we should be live. Pretty sure we are. Okay, so let's put the computer back on the seat. Let's make the computer happy. Cool down that seat so that, so that the computer doesn't heat up. Um, and I'm going to lower that so it doesn't make a lot of noise. And we're about to leave. I'm looking at the navigation here. There's some sensitive information there. I want to make sure that it's all good. Okay, so according to this, we're gonna have an hour drive to the Palm Beach Supercharger. Hopefully we can make it there without having to detour. Um, yeah. Oh, I did change it because the sensitive info wasn't on that one. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna navigate the city a little bit, and then we're heading north. I'm gonna go see my friend Chris. So thank you again for joining. This is episode 2 of today's live stream adventure. As you know, my name is Rafael, and I am here in the city of Dania right now in South Florida. We are going on a drive. It's going to be a couple of hours, but we're going to have to stop probably in about an hour to get a quick charge. Maybe even a second time because I told the car that I want to arrive where we're going with 50% battery. So I'm gonna stop before there so that I don't use a lot of battery from Chris' place because he has 5 or 6 power walls, but I don't want to use like this is a big battery, so I'll go to a supercharger first. So I am going to now engage FSD and take you on with me for the ride. If you have any comments, feel free to drop them below, and whenever I'm stopped, I will take a look. So let's get going. I'm gonna be right there in the one, yeah, that picture in picture image. Let's hope that we can get out of this parking lot, the car on its own. A little tricky because like a big driver. Okay, so this guy went. Now the car is creeping forward. Oh, there's a vehicle coming. I think it should go in a moment. Yep, it went. I didn't touch the accelerator. This is good. Okay, so we gotta get all the way to the left. So hopefully we. Okay, We needed to be on the far left by the second traffic light, and we made it all the way to the left by the first traffic light, which is good. So right now I see good microphone capture, and the video seems to be decent as well. So yeah, let's see how this drive goes. All right, the light is green, and I think, yeah, we're supposed to make a left right about here. Let's make that wide, give you a little bit more visualizations. I'm keeping it on hurry, so um, okay, good. It waited. After these two cars, it could go. Yep, it went. Excellent. That was sweet. Thumbs up. Really good stuff. Oh, there's another emergency signal here. Let's see if the car reacts to it or just keeps going normal. Yep, perfect. No slowdowns, just smooth sailing. All right, excellent. It's a little bit on the slow side right now, but it is a 35 mile per hour street. We're going 36, so I would rather it take the right hand lane. Not sure what the criteria is to stay on this lane right now because there's no cars on the right, and we need to make a right in about a mile from here. Let's see. I'm being tempted to put the signal to change lanes, but attention monitoring unavailable. Now it wants me to, I guess, look at my eyes. I'm thinking that we should be changing. No, this is probably coincidence, but there's a truck parked on the right side. Maybe the car already knew about that. Oh, it's not on the lane. Never mind. I thought it was blocking the lane. I'm not sure why we're still on the left lane. My preference would be to be on the right, but I'm not going to change it because we don't have anyone really close to us or anything like that. Um, there is a police officer parked right here, probably monitoring people going over the speed limit. I want to say that is coincidence, but man, that was good because that was a perfect speed trap from that guy. Wow. Let's just say, okay, perfect. Okay. So it's going to be another full hour on the road, and we're going to hit the highway really soon. So hopefully we don't get any of that left lane drift on the highway that is critical, the type that I have to disengage for it. And it becomes really good news for the AI team. The lane drift may be gone. So let's see what happens highway in about half a mile. So I'm thinking in about a minute. I'm thinking that in about a minute we're gonna hit I-95 going north and have some cool SD supervised experience. We're not on the highway yet. I'm already seeing. Look at that. Right at the edge. Um, I'm gonna put some force on the right side here. That was, I don't know. What is this? Over the line. Just pulling it again. Baby. Come on. Okay. This is where we get on the highway. Nice sharp left-hand turn, 90 degrees, and accelerating upon the exit on ramp. I want to see what is the speed that the car intends to be driving at right now. 72. Okay, so it already knows that we're going on the highway. For whatever reason, it says here that the speed limit is 45, but it isn't because we're on the highway already. Now it changed to 65. Okay, so it's seeking better route. Has the signal to the left. We should be changing lanes. We're hauling. There we go. Good. Another lane change. That was pretty cool, right? So we have a good 36 miles on this segment of the highway. So that translates to about half an hour on it. Let's see how it goes. I have the two left and right, the left and right cameras here, where the car is within the lane. I think that's the easiest way to identify it. Okay, I see traffic is kind of stopped. It should brake pretty soon. Yeah. So here's another thing that I can do. Let me make sure that everything's okay. I can swing my hand back and I can zoom in a little bit on this, give you a better view of the screen. But I know that, a lot of people told me, oh, I want to see the wheel. Ooh, that was really close on the left. I don't know if you can tell. It's here. Oh, I don't like this. And are we like, I'm just to be a good steward, I think I'm gonna manually select changing lane to the right. But we're going basically at the same speed as everybody else. And the express lane's on the far left, which we are not taking. I have a car next to me here. Let's see if we can do that. Okay, so this guy, as soon as he saw that I put the signal, accelerated to not let me go. Let's do that. I'm gonna put, like, on the highway itself, I don't want it to be changing lanes too much, so I lowered it from heavy to standard. The behavior results should be fine. It's just a more mellow drive in that sense. And maybe when I tell the car to take a left, stays there for longer. That's kind of the reason why. We could even go chill. Although I really want to see and feel what the car is doing in terms of being in the right place within the lane. Like, yeah, hug a little bit of the right side when you're turning right, hug a little of the left side when you're turning left. But if you're going straight, let's just stick to the center. That's my preferred option. I think this is a much better lane selection. The vehicles on the right side, even though there's two more lanes to the right, they are slower, significantly slower than us. And I'm still not blocking the left lane, which is the fast lane. I see some water spots. It's drizzling now, so I'm pretty sure the windshield wiper is gonna go off in a moment. Saludos a todos los que hablan español también, que no se me olvida. Thank you everyone for joining. According to the navigation right now, we have 52 more minutes, 52 minutos that we're gonna be on the road to charge up a little bit the battery. Look at this. How's that look? It's doing pretty good right now. Wow, they stopped suddenly here, and look at the space that the car left. It's good, and it wasn't a sudden stop. I'm so glad that it's not slamming on the brakes last second. It used to do that in 13.2.1. That was a much better behavior, honestly, because it was kind of stopping last second, slamming on the brakes really hard, and now that was perfect. That was really, really good. Like we were doing like at least 65 or 70, I think, and there was no drama on that one. Cars behind us uh, didn't have to stop suddenly because we started slowing down with enough time. I felt like the car was seeing way ahead and reacting to it since we were far. So I'm pretty happy with that. Ruedana, Ruedana. Tenemos un poco de tráfico pesado aquí. It's just a little bit of heavy traffic now, but we're still on the highway. We are, let's see, 51 minutes from the supercharger. And I think it looks like there was some kind of accident or something. Maybe it's construction, but you can see on the navigation the red line. Um, can you? I think you can see it, right? Yeah, you can see the red on the navigation. Apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. When I was looking back, I guess it didn't like that, so wanted to confirm that I'm looking. Looks like there was an accident. You can see up ahead. Look at this guy. The way he cut me off, huh? And you see, like if I had it on hurry, it would be probably changing lanes on and off every gap that it sees. So well, I'm glad it's not an actual accident. It's just someone that broke down on the road. They are pouring water in the radiator. That's what it looked like. So that was the holdup. Basically, people just slowing down for safety and they're curious. Right? When you have curiosity, you want to see everything that happens around, and then you start slowing down traffic. Not good. But we're back. We already left the Dania Beach area. We're right now uh, going through I-95 on the Pompano Beach area, and we're heading north towards Palm Beach on I-95. The traffic is heavy. So validation of how the car is behaving in traffic. So I decided that to make today very productive. So I'm actually been working on a couple of things, then setting up the car for this live stream. And of course, I'm gonna be going to see our friend Chris. And that way I can share the live stream, share the FSD doing its thing, and at the same time do get some work done. I'll keep the activity on my channels uh, active. Sorry for the redundancy. But yeah, it's tough to be a one-man show when it comes to filming, editing, planning, configuring, all that stuff. It's just a lot of work. It's a great hobby, but it's an arduous task if you're gonna do it full time like we're doing now. So had some vibration back there. I think I picked up a sign for Chris, and I think something there is touching it, but it's raw, so it's fine. So let me know what you think of this format as well. I don't know if you were on part one of today's live streaming events, but we had a previous live stream where we went to a particular place in the city of Dania, and now we're on the way to Palm Beach to keep driving north. Gonna be a couple of hours on the road, and I'm sharing my Starlink dish that's on the roof of my truck. And then, of course, I have the multicam setup right now going really, really well. I'm so happy with it. So, FSD on the highway, if you appreciate what FSD Supervised does, then you probably like these videos. If you just want to see it failing, then most of the drive is going to be very, very boring for you because it's not failing really. I mean, I don't have anything but enjoy the drive. It's almost like I'm flying on a plane, except that I can't take off my eyes off the road. Um, but the only thing that it seems to be missing for me is some scenarios in the city and actually doing a good job at parking, because it's not parking itself, just isn't. I mean, I can disengage and then tell the car to park itself. Yeah, it'll do it. But even that is kind of wonky because it takes way too long. Um, it's being safe, I know that, but I would rather have it be a little bit more assertive when it comes to wrapping up the drives. And definitely, I think it's about time that this cars, when you're going to a supercharger, it should park properly at a stall. Yeah. If so, the car is changing lanes now, and if it wasn't for that, it was going to um, be over the line. I felt it. Man, that's another thing. So I think the speed at which it changes lanes, for some reason, it's too slow for me. I think it should, yeah, look around, make sure that you can change lanes, but when it's time to change lanes, just change it. It's taking too long to go from one lane to the next when it starts making the lane change. Those are my main things right now: the speed at which it changes lanes and drifting over the left line. Other than that, this is just almost ready to go, man. And you know me, I've been very critical of, like, it's not ready, it will soon be, it's such, but I have not been one of those that says, keep saying, oh, this is it, it's almost ready. And now it's for the first time when I really feel that it's almost ready. Just, I think the last few things are just so hard. I think that's what it is. And I didn't really say that a few versions ago. It's just now it's the moment when I really see it. But I don't like to say that too much because then you keep saying it with every new version, and then it's just, like calling wolf, right? Falsely saying that something's gonna happen doesn't happen. Then look at this again. We went from 65 to look at the space left. The car behind, we didn't have to slam on the brakes. Good slowdowns on the highway when the traffic is stopped. Good job. Yep, good job. And we are still on the highest mileage Cybertruck in the world right now, 53,564. I think we may actually be the only one because I think Tesla already that they had that had a lot of miles. Um, but I'm not 100% sure of that because they are always testing and they have cars out on the street, out on the road, doing testing that they just look like normal cars. Probably people don't know, so they may be putting a lot of miles on them. But I am surely the customer with the highest mileage Cybertruck, which you can argue it's not a good thing because warranty, etc. But I haven't had problems other than the issue that I had with my tonneau, and I finally had it fixed. Finally stayed working. So after the beginning, they did something to fix it, but it went back to misaligning because they used the same parts that were failing, and now I guess they have revised parts, and my tonneau is working perfectly fine. Okay. So don't forget that you can also subscribe on X or on YouTube or on Patreon. I have all three, and your support goes a really long way. Quick update here. This was supposed to be like an hour and 10-minute drive. Right now we have 36 minutes left this particular leg of the trip. Um, yeah, going to the supercharger, charge for, let's see how long. We're supposed to charge for 5 minutes. That's interesting. Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. Because it's just enough to get to the next one. And on the next one, this one, we're going to really charge more so that we can arrive at our destination with 50 some percent battery. So, what I may do actually is I think I'm maybe going to charge more than those 5 minutes, maybe 10. Yeah, I'll charge for 10 minutes. See if we can keep the live stream going somehow, but I have a feeling that we're gonna lose we're gonna lose the Wi-Fi. Maybe I shouldn't even try it. So we can do a three. I don't know if we're gonna do three parts today. So three different live streams. 'Cause my problem is that the the Wi-Fi that I'm using right now is the Wi-Fi of the Cybertruck, my Starlink. So maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna do an experiment when we arrive at the supercharger. I'm going to run my hotspot from the phone, make sure that the phone's not connected to the Starlink dish, just using normal data, and then I'll tell the computer that it's beaming up the signal instead of going through Starlink to go through my hotspot, and just hold until we're done charging. That way I don't need to drop the live stream. I think that's, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that. If that, because I don't have to reinitiate, and then you'll just be um, waiting for me for 10 minutes, and we can have a conversation as well. But let's enjoy the ride. This is the difference between standard and chill. I guess I see it now. They did improve it then. Um, it's not changing lanes as much. So let's see if I change it to hurry up. Oh, look at that. Immediately, I change it from standard to hurry up, and it changed lanes. Nice. Good job, buddy. Good job. And there's a slow truck up there, so maybe we're gonna. Oh, the truck is on a. It's a construction truck. I guess they're on a rush too because they changed lanes to a fast lane. Just want you to look at that. Can you see the tire? I just want you to see the tires. How close to the line? You see we're on the line? I zoomed in for that, but you can see it. Okay, now it's doing it well. Now it's going back to the left side. Still properly positioned. This is good so far. I think it's. I'm thinking about this particular one because it doesn't seem so bad. Um, there's pretty decent space right there. The, yeah, looks okay. Let's see here, taking this turn. Very close. Touching the line a little bit. Going back inside the lane. Come on, buddy. Stay inside. Stay inside. Okay. Whoa. There it is. Much better than it used to be. Okay. I hope it's just fixed. Maybe tweak it a little bit more. I would like to see no offset unless there was like an emergency situation. Like, look at this. Like, you can stay on the middle of the lane. You're a robot. You should be able to do it. Oh, oh, oh. It's almost on the line. Faster than if. Hmm. Yeah, that's good. Let's see if the car changes. I want to move away from this lane. I'm gonna tell it to change lanes. Come on, buddy. Yep, there you go. All right, so that was kind of it. The lane drift. It did a pretty decent job this time around, so okay. Put it on back on standard. Seems to have a good flow of traffic here. Oh, mm. Isn't it like having a personal chauffeur, right? Like taking you to places. Um, can't wait for it to be like a really relaxing drive where you can actually like just lay down, read a book, sleep, whatever. But no, we're not there yet. We are not there yet, but hopefully soon. This may not be like a huge deal for some of you, but this particular setup that I'm using right now, I've been dreaming of setting it up like this for a long time, and I actually did get hardware to do this. Um, right now, I can do 4 simultaneous cameras and switch between each one of the different camera angles. But I only have 2 right now. But this is fantastic. I love it. As a matter of fact, I can switch over to, for example, if I swap here and I want to make this be me big and then the street picture in picture, I can do that like you can see there right now. But if I want to go back, I can actually swap it around. So I can just change the cameras and then we'll have it like this. Or I can completely get rid of the picture in picture. I mean, the possibilities that this gives me to give you better content for FSD are insane because now I can put cameras outside or even inside, but looking at a very different angle. And you'll probably enjoy that as well. So, yeah, good stuff, huh? FSD Supervised version 13.2.2 on the Florida Highway I-95 going north towards Palm Beach. And we have 26 minutes to go according to the navigation. I feel like we could move over one lane, but there's no one close to us. I want to see if the car, like, I just told it to change, see how long it's taking to change lanes. And now I want to see if it stays on this lane. What a day, look at that sky. See if we can make it. Is it too bright? That's just a start if I can make it, I think. Yeah. Without going back there to the second row and changing the settings of the camera. It has mechanical MD filters that I can flip. It has 3 different steps that I can use for obscuring the lens a little bit and still keep focus where it is. this is the part that I was saying. Like, there's not much going on. The car's just driving on the highway right now. It says device detected in my hands. I don't have anything in my hand. Like, I just, yeah, that's dumb. I just put my hand here. My phone's down there, but I don't have this device in my hand. That is annoying. Please let me know on the chat if the the live stream quality is good, both audio and video. This is the reason why it's so easy for me now. Although I did about 30 some thousand miles without FSD or even autopilot on this truck. Like only cruise control, but to drive long distances with this thing, it's insane. And you know, I used to drive Mazda, Honda, Porsche, Jeep, Ford. Like those are all brands that I owned. Toyota, had Toyota Celica GTS, Ford F-250 turbo diesel. It's still in the family. Porsche 924 turbo, Honda S2000, a Camaro, a Mustang GT. I mean, and this is even more favorite than my other Teslas. To me, this is like the ultimate vehicle. I still have the Model 3 Performance and the Model Y long range, but this thing is just insane, incredible. I don't know if anyone said anything new. I don't think so, but do feel free to use the chat. Um, it's a lonely road. So when we arrive in about 20 minutes at the supercharger, I can look at your messages and answer any questions. So feel free to let me know. So let me know if you have any questions or whatever. You see more Teslas in Florida than in the past by a lot. Now they're everywhere. I believe we're the second or third most dense state of Tesla ownerships. Which is pretty cool, given that Tesla is the one selling the most EVs anyway. You know, there's one car that I wish I had, and it's not electric. That's the Porsche GT3 Cup car. That's a true driving car. That car's insane. But I have no need for anything like that anymore. So Cybertruck, Model 3 and Model Y are gonna be for a while. I think we have been on the road for 45 minutes and we haven't had to disengage yet. It doesn't seem like we're gonna disengage anytime soon if it keeps working as good as it has. So yeah, I think we're now at Lake Worth. Yeah, we're in Lake Worth now. If you're not in South Florida, that probably doesn't mean anything to you, but it's about 45 minutes to an hour north of Miami. That's where we are right now. I think I just saw someone really accident. I'm not sure if that was an illusion or it actually happened. I thought I saw someone swerving, but I don't see any brake lights, so maybe it was just a scare. Huh. You know, one thing I noticed, watch the screen, okay? Look at this. I'm going to just kind of like scratch my head, and it tends to like, even if you're looking, let's see if it does it, but sometimes I'm genuinely just like scratching my head, and it tells me to pay attention to the road, even though I haven't stopped looking at the road. Now it's not doing it, but sometimes it does that. Huh, guess it didn't do it. Like if I touch my ear here, or it's not doing anything. Oh, now you can zoom in on the rear view. I don't know if you knew that, but you can make it like super wide, and you can even see like a lot of the sides of the car at half an X. This is 100%, a 1X. and you can zoom in like that. Once you start messing with the screen, it wants you to hold the wheel. Man, leave me alone. I think I'm gonna have to load up some of the music from my music library, my licensed music library for video, so that we can make this drives a little bit more fun with some music. But I can't just play the radio because I'll get a copyright strike. Those DCMA warnings are no joke. I think I could probably just uh, just had a few of my music. I could play it on the phone because now this live stream is different. I'm not using phone to live stream. I'm going out through my Starlink using my computer that's sitting on the passenger seat. And that means I can play music from the phone to the Bluetooth. That way I can pick the music that I want to play. As a matter of fact, I think I can go to the Artlist website where I have my music downloaded. And maybe I can play some of the music that I have already downloaded. I don't know. Maybe. Let me see if it lets me do that. But I don't want to, like, I'm just going by reflex here. Huh. I guess it doesn't want to sign in right now with my single sign-on, and I'm not about to do manual login. Yeah, I'm gonna have to leave it for later. Put the music library somewhere and then use. I actually have a USB hub from my new partner, Jowa. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but Jowua, Jawa. They are my newest partner, and they have some really cool products that they sent me, and I'm going to include them on my videos because they're really awesome. I have 3 new boxes that Joa gave me that are now sitting on the back of the truck, helping me organize things. One of them is actually hosting my kitchen sink, which is really awesome. It just fits perfectly. So I have my water pump connected to my gallons of water. I have 10 gallons on the truck. It's a 7-gallon tank and a 3-gallon tank for a total of 10. And I have them in the back, and then I can pull my little faucet to pump. I have a little sink that I can use to, like, it's like a bucket, collapsible. It fits perfectly on the top of the Jowa boxes. And then I have the 2 other boxes where I'm just putting other stuff from my camping gear in there. But I can use one box for, say, like soft drinks, like juices and waters and things like that if I wanted to. Um, unless I have my fridge also, or maybe that's the leftovers, so they're not just spread around. I can use the Jowa boxes. They're really cool. And they also gave me 2 remote controllers for playing games on the screen on the back, and a new charger. I'm gonna replace this charger that's here, the MacBook. I'm gonna replace that one for a different one that's also magnetic, but it allows me to pivot the phone properly. I can pivot the phone here, but the problem is that it blocks the speedometer, so I can't really use that. If you didn't realize, I'm not driving, the car is driving. I'm supervising it. So yeah, there's some other cool stuff coming from Joa, new partner. So if you go to my Linktree profile, you'll see all the links of my partners, and Joa is now in there, along with Jackery and Frobo and everyone else that is part of my new community, trying to bring you really good products that I personally use. If I don't use it and I make a video, I disclose it, but I actually haven't done a single one of those that I don't actually use. So yeah, I also have my little Amazon store. If you want to check it out, all the camping gear that I use is there, and all the well, almost all the stuff that I use for filming is there as well. Um, what else do I have on my link tree? Let's see. Let's pull out my link tree for you to take a peek at it. We have we have let's see. Of course, the Tesla referrals. I've only been able to refer 6 people, which is insane. Spending a lot of time on only 6 referrals, but I'm glad that you are all using a referral code from someone. Don't leave it to chance. We have Test Bros also and Urander, the makers of my roof rack for adventures. That was a nice lane change there. Um, Frobo. Oh, and SpaceX. If you want a SpaceX Starlink, I have my Starlink referral code finally. Someone listened in SpaceX and helped me get my own. And I think at least like it's being clicked the referral link for Starlink. So awesome. Um, what else do I have? Jackery referrals. I have links to all my socials. Um, yeah. So if you want good quality products, the different partners that I have right now, they're all high quality. You can also visit Unplugged Performance. Unplugged Performance doesn't really uh, do much in the sense of like marketing. They, I have their sponsored wheels, but they never requested me anything to do videos or to do anything. They just want to make sure that I give them feedback, and I have been giving them feedback. It's all good. There's not much feedback to give with wheels. They're awesome. They're lighter weight than the original ones, um, and they look really cool. So thank you, Unplug, Ben, and the team from Unplug Performance for the wheels and for believing in us and co-sponsoring the Arctic Cybertruck. That's another one. But if you want to help me make this a little bit more sustainable, feel free to just subscribe. Subscribing to my channel on X. It's a $3 monthly subscription, and you will be just helping me do this long time, long term. And now the car wants me to apply slight turning force to the steering wheel. This guy's autopilot is not working right because it's invading my lane. Of course, it doesn't have autopilot. It's a Kia. No, it's not a Kia. Was it a Kia? A Stinger, whatever it's called. But anyway, yeah, you can subscribe to my Patreon. That helps a lot. Uh, YouTube memberships as well. Um, I just need to have good flow and time to make unique content for the subscribers. But right now, I do some unique content for subscribers. I will ramp that up. But right now, um, all of you know that you subscribe, and you're basically making a statement that you want to support help me do this long term, because this is all I'm doing now, and it's not easy, it's not cheap, and it's not paying yet. It pays very little, because I need to grow the channel. If we can become 5 times more subscribers, like the free subscribers I'm talking about, like not even the paid subscribers, but if we have more and more subscribers, then ad, ad, ad revenue sharing is going to be better and help me a little bit. My partners are going to feel better also and increase the budget for us if they ever come up with a budget. Um, yeah, that's kind of the good stuff. So right now, I'm just talking and the car is driving and we're having a good time, relaxed time on our way to Palm Beach. Uh, we are actually 2 minutes away from the charger. That went pretty fast. I guess time flies when you're having fun, huh? According to this, we're gonna get off the highway very soon. We are a mile away, apparently, from the supercharger. We're supposed to get off like right now. What is it doing? Yeah, slow down and get behind this car, buddy. Wow, look at that. It did it. It really waited last second, but I mean, not last second. Last second would be like right now, but that was close. um, like if I'm driving, I know I can make it like that. But when you're not in control, the car is doing it. I mean, I'm in control, but I'm not really controlling it. It feels like, are you gonna miss it? Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna try to see if we can do this. What I said I was gonna do, um, to see if we can. Oh, we were right under the highway there, and I think we lost the signal. I saw a computer complaining about it, um, because Starlink needs that view to the open sky. So anyway, what I was saying is that now I'm gonna try what I said I was gonna do. Before I plug in, I'm going to tell the computer to use my phone's hotspot to see if we can remain on the live stream and not have to shut it down while we're supercharging, because plugging into supercharge reboots the outlet that is powering the Starlink. So I want to make sure that at least I give it a try. See if we can transfer the signal to my phone's hotspot. Okay, let's see how close to the stalls. It's making a stop here. Come on, buddy. Do it. You can do it. All right. We have arrived, and the car did not even try to park itself. So we're going to do this right now manually, like a caveman. All right. I'm going to try to do this quick so I'm not blocking the stall without charging. I'm like really close to the left. I'm about to hit the stall. So I'm swapping the charger. I'm sorry, the Wi-Fi. So I'm on the computer trying to connect to my hotspot. If it drops, I'll get back after the charging session, okay? So I'm plugging in. I think it worked. I think I'm back online, but now I'm using my phone's hotspot. Mm. Is it going? I think it's working. I didn't realize that. Oh boy. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so I just realized what happened. I think some of you are still here. So what happened was that yes, the Starlink rebooted and I avoided losing the connection, but I didn't realize that my whole camera setup also rebooted because I'm using the regular 120 volt outlets that are on the truck to power my setup. So I'm gonna show you what that means. Okay, so this this here is capturing when this one is red, it's capturing that camera, and when I click on the other one, it's that camera right there. So this is my new setup for multicam. I can use 3 and 4, but I don't have cameras connected to them, so I can only use this camera and the other camera. And what happened is that this device that's here is connected to the outlets on the truck. So it turned off. But at least I was able to keep the live stream going. Um, yeah. So let's see. I don't I don't think there are any new messages here. Charging. I have enough, but uh, I'm gonna keep charging for a little bit. Um, let's see. There's no comments. You're a quiet crowd. On the previous live stream, people were actually talking. Like Rodana, who said, ¿Qué tal, amigo? ¿Cómo vas? That's Spanish hello. I'm doing great. Thank you. Mr. Moonbound said he liked my video setup. I was earlier on part one of today's live stream sessions. And then someone that named Glenn Veran from South Africa, Port Edward. And Very exciting. They're waiting to see Teslas over there. It's really cool stuff. Then, of course, our friend Wine Spring Cafe, watching from Texas. That was also earlier today. Um, our friend William Petra said that the lane drift on the left side is a pain, which when it happens, it surely is. Um, and that's about it. That's all the messages. So you've been a quiet crowd, and we're gonna head out in a moment. Let's see what the navigation criteria here looks like. Um, so I want to make it with 50%. I think we can leave now, and then we're going to arrive at 20% at Stewart just to charge a little bit again, and then arrive where we need to go with 50%. So I don't like to arrive with very low state of charge. Now I'm going to unplug, and hopefully everything stays running. I don't remember if it reboots also when I unplug. Hmm. I guess I'm about to find out then. So let's unplug. The connection should stay because I'm connected to the phone, not the Starlink. So if you lose the video, wait for a couple of minutes while I reboot the camera setup that I have here on the switcher. So, and then we'll keep driving. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Out signal live. There we go. I think you can see the street now. So I'm just gonna move over so I can make sure that we're good to go. I'm just gonna park it and not block that charging stall. Like just for a moment, just real quick here. Let me make sure that camera 1 is running, camera 2 is running. I have good audio. I think we're good to go. All right. So thank you for sticking with me. We've been on the road for an hour and 15 minutes on this second part. And now I'm just going to, let's see, I'm going to activate FSD, let the car take off on its own, and see how it goes. Sweet. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna need to. I have an idea. I should bring my portable battery. Then my portable battery can power all the electronics in here. That's not going to reboot. Um, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do for the next one. I'll bring the same battery that I use for my electric fridge. I'll use that to power this setup. Okay, so we need to like really get going and get on the left lanes because we need to take the highway on the left side. Come on, buddy. You can do it. You can do it. One more. One more lane. Nice. Perfect. Okay. Again, this FSD. Oh no, the bridge. The overpass. We lost it. We're gonna lose the signal. Did we lose the signal? Oh, we didn't lose the signal. Perfect. I guess it did a lot of buffering then. Good stuff. Yo, I'm actually having pretty good fun today. Today's a good day. I needed a day like today. It's been hard this past few weeks. Okay. Although everyone's so quiet. Everyone's so quiet. Use the live chat. Made me feel like I'm not by myself, although I am. Ay, ay, ay. Uh, I'm surprised the microphone's still going. Um, I'm gonna need to probably charge the microphone later if I want to keep doing this with the wireless mic. But I do have a lavalier mic that I can plug in directly to the camera. Maybe that'll work. I have to try that. That way you can see this is the microphone that I've been using. I just have it on the visor. Good stuff. There we go. Nice acceleration towards the on-ramp. I'm just hovering my foot over the accelerator and not pressing it at all. We have 26 minutes for the final stop. And the reason why, because right now I can get to where I'm going with pretty much not having to stop, but then I'm gonna have to plug in there. So what I'll do is that I will charge enough to get to where I'm going with 50%. That way the car's not sitting there. I think I'm gonna spend a couple of hours there. And I just don't like the car to sit overnight or anything like that with less than 50%. And although I'm not staying there, I will be there for a few hours. So just a matter of having enough juice in the battery in case anything happens. It's already at 50%, you know. But whatever switch makes the drift to the left side not be critical right now seems to be turned on because it's working mostly well. Yeah, good stuff. All right, let's make this wide. Oh, I just realized I never switched back to the Starlink. So the quality may not be optimal right now. Changing now, we're gonna lose the signal for a moment. We're back on Starlink now. So hopefully that was seamless. So I think the service that I'm using buffers quite a bit so that if there's any hiccups, it's still sending, data that it captured in memory. All right. Oh, we're right in the line. Oh, we're actually beyond the line, but this is confusing for the car, I guess, because there's two little lines. It's almost like a lane for a bicycle, but it's not. And look, we're riding it. We're riding it. I don't know. Tell me if you think I should disengage when it does that, although there was no problem, right? Um, that's not good. It's not really bad, but it's not great. I think, look, can you see the road the way it is? So let me zoom in on it. You see the left line? It's like there's another lane in the between the two lanes. I think the car just gets confused with that because they do that when they're going to put like the separators, like the little pylons that they put there. And I'm trying to change lanes. The car's not doing it. Come on, buddy. Look, it's taking so long. Anyway, I think the issue with that is that the car thinks the line that like borders our lane is not really the lane border, but the next one is. I don't know why they do that because that just looks like a motorcycle lane, which it's not. This is just that they're planning on putting those pylons, uh, and then they didn't do it, so now it's like that extra separation. It's just weird road. Anyway, um, it's too late to disengage now and say it, but I could have taken a snapshot though. I was distracted talking, so maybe I'll do a snapshot the next time. It wants me to put force on the steering wheel because I've been looking around, so now it's not monitoring my face. Excuse me. It's just it wants me to put pressure here to make sure that I'm paying attention. And what I do is that I remove my glasses and open my eyes like that so it can see me. See, it says attention monitoring active. Yeah. I can't wait until it's really perfect and then you don't have to be like doing one specific thing, like looking straight or anything like that. So you can just like look around the cabin and there's no issues. That'll be great. Okay, so this lane merge is gonna end. And of course everyone wants to be first, so they keep passing even though like they can just stay behind us. And they're not going to particularly advance much more than that. So I don't know if that you could see, yeah, you could see my hand. I hope you like the new setup. This is great stuff. I really like it. I don't actually want to be on the fast lane. Whoa! Wow, that was a hard. These people stopped really hard. What the hell happened? Man, the camera is still straight. So, believe it or not, I have a big, big camera. It's a cinema camera that's on a big tripod, and I had to strap it down. I had to strap it down so that it doesn't move, and it was tricky, super tricky. But I got it. I got it. I got it to work. Oh man, it's definitely solid because it didn't move that much. Good stuff. Uh, Maybe go a little bit like that. All right, another 20 minutes for the final charge. So today we spent some time on the city, quite a bit of time on the city. I want to say about 45 minutes, maybe. Going to the first location where we went to pick up a sign for my friend Chris, the author of Mars Mission 1. And now we spent most of the time of the last 1 hour and a half, we spent most of it on the highway, but we did hit the city a couple of times already. So I think it's a good video sharing with you guys. I'm getting messages on the screen that monitoring is not available. Maybe I should take off my glasses, but my eyes are very sensitive, and these are prescription glasses as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep them on, and just put some force on the wheel when it asks me to. Oh, look, it says monitoring active. So the other day, our friend Brooks from Drag Times showed how the internal cameras can see your eyes even with the glasses on, because the infrared penetrates through the polarized glass lens, or the lens glass, I should say. And it's interesting because I would think that it couldn't, but the frequency at which it looks passes through what's visible to your eye. So when you're looking at the cabin camera, straight up normal, processed information, it's different to when you see it raw infrared. And oh boy, they just stopped. Slow down, car. Slow down. There we go. Slow down from 70. Slow down. Slow down. Good job. Hmm. Wondering what's going on that they slow down so much. Hopefully there's no accident. Oh, there's a family on a van. Seems to be stranded. They had the hood open. So basically, people were slowing down for safety. That's what it is. Good to know that at least some people do slow down. Sometimes I feel like when you start looking to the mirrors, there's an AI thing that says, I think they want to change lanes. They're looking around to see if we can change lanes. Let's go and change lane. I'm making it up. I don't know if that's true or not, but it certainly behaves like it is. So here's a pro tip. If you have a problem with my speech and you want to learn what I'm saying in a different language, YouTube does automatic translations on captions. So you can use those. I don't know if it happens on live streams. Maybe it doesn't, but once the stream is saved, it'll have captions. And if you want to listen to this, but read the content in a different language than what I'm speaking, or even in English because you are hard of hearing, then maybe you want to use the captions. And then there's the people that actually need it. Some people are just uh, hard to deal with and complain about everything. Like I had someone complaining the other day that I should have captions on my videos, and all my videos have captions. So you can turn them on. If you don't know how to turn them on, it's right there on the bottom of the video in YouTube at least. Um, on X, I think they come on automatically. I've seen that. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying the drive. Nice, pretty day here in South Florida. Some clouds, but it's not raining. We have the sun on our left side, so that's west. Our friends from California are in that direction. That's west. We're going north. And we're gonna be on the road towards the supercharger for another 15 minutes. No critical disengagements. It's been an hour and 29 minutes on this drive, and I forgot how much the previous live stream lasted. That one was zero disengagement as well. I only deactivated when we arrived because the car doesn't park itself yet. I mean, it parks itself, but not as part of the FSD. It should. Let's do it. Come on, Tesla, let's do it. We've been pounding the microphones pretty hard. Hobie sound. I see the sound for Hobie sound. Wow, I didn't realize we're going so much north. Every time I come up here, I forget how far it is. I should keep going to Jacksonville and meet with Chuck and do some videos with him, but I haven't told him, so I'm not just gonna show up. We're only 7 miles away from the charger, so we should be there very soon. It's in the city, so it's not gonna take us 7 minutes. It's gonna take us 10 minutes to get to it. We've been covering quite a bit of ground here. Are you going to Starbase in January to watch the launch of Starship test number 7? I'm gonna try to be there again. We have a really cool group of people that is planning to go there, so I'm gonna try to see if we can make it again. Huh. That is positioning itself between these two cars perfectly to get on the next exit, which is less than half a mile from here. So that's a good idea because there's a lot of traffic in front of us and we're not gonna have the ability to cut in. It found a spot to get in between cars and took it, which is great. Good stuff. All right, so you can see that I'm not I'm not touching the wheel. That's why I wanted to do the picture in picture, because that way you can appreciate what's happening. But now it's telling me attention monitoring unavailable. Get on the far right. Well, it's green, doesn't matter. Okay, let's go. Take it, take it, take it. Nice. Okay, come on down. I am not sure we're going to the left lane because we still have a ways to go. 4.6 miles. Oh, now we're really close to the edge here. Oh, look at that. The police car on the middle of the road there. Oh, dry wipe. No, don't do that. That is so dumb. The wiper just went off. It's bone dry. It's completely dry. Why did it go? Now we're completely riding over the line. I just told the car to change lanes, and it's just sitting here. Come on, move over. Look at this. Look at the speed of changing the lane. What is that? What are you, like 90 years old? Okay. I think that in the interest of efficiency, once we arrive at this new place, do tell me if you want me to show more of this drive or you've had enough, because I also don't want to make it, you know, boring or anything like that. So we're gonna lose the signal again a little bit while we charge. I'm gonna charge there for let's see what it says. Uh, 18 minutes. We're gonna charge there for 15 minutes, and then we're gonna leave to go to my friend's place. So I don't know. Should I keep doing this or have you had enough? Just tell me. I'll do whatever you guys want. So whoever says the first thing on the chat that I can see it, I don't see any comments coming in. So first of all, let's make sure that the chat is working, that I can see it. And then whatever I can see, if it says yes, keep showing the live stream, I'll do it. Otherwise, I'll be done after this charge. Right? Just tell me. Maybe I can load here. Let's see if I can actually see my own live stream here, see what it looks like. It looks good. I don't see any comments though. And we're sending this to YouTube as well. So let's see what that looks like. Wow, that was looking like really good actually. Oh yeah, we're live here too. There's only a few people, only 3 people watching on YouTube. You see the working fine, watching from Sweden. Oh, look at that! Yay! I got a message. I see it on YouTube and I see it on the computer as well. Excellent. Thank you so much. So should I keep going after the supercharger, or you guys had enough? It's like being almost 2 hours of consecutive It's like 1 hour and 40 minutes on this one, and then um, the previous one was another probably 45 minutes. I don't know, something like that. The quality seems to look pretty good. Yeah. Oh, I can see the delay. Wow, that's a big delay. Huh. Wow, it's a good 10 seconds of buffering. Okay. Okay, so I have a thumbs up. Our friends from social media marketing in Sweden says yes, thumbs up. So okay. Okay. So I'm guessing you mean let's keep letting the car drive? Is that what we're saying? Let it drive? Let's be explicit about it, yeah? The only thing is keep in mind when I plug in, we're gonna lose the video and the audio for a moment while everything kind of reboots, but the signal shall not be lost because I'm going to tap into my hotspot on the phone. Totally awesome. Okay, here we go. 1 more mile to go, or in scientific uh, measure, it would be another 1,600 meters. That's a lot. Because one lap in an Olympic track is 400 meters, and 4 laps are a mile, so 1,600 meters. That's how far we are from the supercharger. I just spotted a Rivian R1S. I love that car. Wish I had one too. Ooh, you can hear my off-road tires. Okay, keep going is the word. I'll keep going then. I will keep going. So we're gonna be stationary for another, when we plug into charge, we're gonna be stationary for about half an hour, and then we're gonna leave and show the rest of the drive. So there's a little construction cones area here. The car's not freaking out. It's been doing really well in construction areas lately. Now we really need to change to the right lane. There's a vehicle coming next to us. It's about to pass us. And if we don't change, we're going to cut him off or we're going to have to slow down. Let's see what the car does. Because the chargers are coming up in a moment. Oh, the pin is in the wrong place. I can see it on the navigation, I think. Yeah. Come on, buddy. Change lanes. Oh, it's doing it. Oh, it's going to the wrong. It's changing to the wrong side. What are you doing? The supercharger's on the right. Oh, oh boy. Okay. So check this out. The superchargers are on the right and the car navigation is wrong. Like the navigation on the map is right. So I'm going to disengage and I'm going to let the team know that it messed up the navigation. All right. So I see the superchargers there. The car wants to do a U-turn here. I don't know if you can tell. You know what? I'm going to let it do the U-turn. It did notice that it did the wrong thing. So let's see what happens. Make it do the U-turn. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Okay, it did the U-turn. It wasn't the prettiest, but now we have to do another U-turn. What is it doing? This is not where we're supposed to go. What are you doing? What is this? Oh, the car just took me to church. Disengage, what happened? The vehicle took the wrong turn, did not follow the navigation, and went to the wrong spot. Okay, so that is a little bit weird, if not embarrassing. Let's go physically reactivate this thing. I'm gonna do the snapshot, which I already commented on. Let's just, I just turned on FSD again. Let's see if it does the right thing now. So that's insane. Okay, so here's a place to do another U-turn. Hopefully I don't have to take over again. So we, the streak we had where there was no disengagement is gone. Now we did, yeah, we disengaged. There's a lot of cars coming. Please don't go. I don't want to have to stop and brake. Okay, so far staying where it needs to stay. We need a big gap. Are you gonna go? Don't go because you're too slow. Well, there's no gap anyway. Ay, ay, ay. Just go. Okay, so at some point, that traffic light that's sending all those cars to us is going to stop. Want to be on red, and there's going to be a big gap. Now there's a car coming to the left. Okay, we're almost done. Can the car see this? Okay, this is the last car. Is it gonna go? Yeah, look. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, this is very bad. Very slow. Oh no. Keep going, bro. Okay, so now, okay. Now it's gonna take the right hand, turn, get in there. I feel like this is like so slow. Why is it creeping up like that? Okay, we are facing the superchargers now, but the pin is in the wrong location too. Okay, so it's doing it again. It was gonna like head on diagonal and stay in the middle of the road. So I disengaged. But you can see that it's not asking me why did I disengage, because according to the navigation, we arrived at the destination. The pin was in the wrong place. The pin should have been over there where we are going now. So yeah, that kind of sucks. Totally unnecessary disengagement. It should have been able to figure that out, and it didn't. So I'm just gonna park it here, charge for half an hour or 20 minutes, be able to look at the computer and then answer any questions that may be pending. Let's see. One of the superchargers cables is on the ground there. Sometimes they just fall, sometimes they're bad. Let's see. Okay. I have to change the Wi-Fi to my hotspot on the phone so that we don't lose the signal, but we will lose image. Just hang tight. We'll be back. Okay, we are back, but the video and the audio is gonna go away for a second. Bob, I'm gonna get back to your comment. Hang on. I always forget that I have to hit the live button on the switcher. So yeah, so we parked here and we're gonna have another 20 minutes. So I was looking at, let me see, let me grab the computer here. I was looking at the comments here, and Bob Allen said regarding the dry wiper, I got that too on the Model Y, but I also no longer have a working wiper spray function because a rodent decided to make a nest next to the spray motor. What? Okay. I suggest you have the windshield spray function just in case. Suggest you test the windshield. Yeah. Um, yeah, it works. I sprayed it yesterday. I'm not gonna do it now because it's gonna smudge. Yeah, but yeah, good idea. Always be on the lookout for those things. Man, that is really bad luck, man. How is a rodent nesting there? That's wild. Okay, let's see more comments. I see social media marketing. That's a creative name. Says keep going if possible. Okay, so we keep going. Um, I have an idea. Let me see if I can. Where is my phone? Oh, there's my phone. I'm gonna try to see if I can do some magic here. Let me see if I can tap into my GoPro camera, which is that camera that's there. See if I can make this image a little bit more zoomed in. Wild stuff. I love that I can tell. Okay, so zoom in. Look at that. I was able to zoom in with my phone, just my phone. So while we are here, and now let me see, I have a message from my friend. Okay. So right now, we have just 20 minutes, less than that, and we will be on our way. It's been pretty smooth, the actual driving. The last segment is giving me consistently is giving me problems. It's not arriving where it needs to arrive, and when it arrives where it arrives, it doesn't get out of the way or anything like that. I thought that was going to be a thing, just like the Model Ys are doing, but version 13 on my Cybertruck is not doing any of that cool stuff. So um, let me see what else. Man, I should have brought my fridge with my stuff. Now I have like I want to munch on something and I didn't bring anything. I don't have my fridge. I don't have my meals. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what you thought about that. I think that was disappointing. The way that the car just went to the wrong way, and then supposed to do a U-turn, did it, and then went to the church or something. So I had to manually get out of there and then let it kind of figure it out. It did. It took us close, but the pin was in the wrong place, so we could not arrive at the supercharger with the full self driving. Hopefully, this is something that the Tesla team is monitoring and hopefully updating soon. Um, yeah, that would be probably the best thing. Um, I don't see any more messages. So If you guys have any other comments, let me know. Otherwise, we will just hang here for a little bit. Per the tech who came out, rodents love Tesla wiring, and I was where it's slow, so Mr. Rodent wanted a cozy hideaway. Oh, okay, I get it. And then social media marketing says, I missed it. Going to drive to Berlin in January and hope to have FSD 13.2.3 working like USA. Oh, awesome. That's great. And then someone said, great stream. Thank you. Appreciate that. So I'm guessing that this is kind of working out, having the two cameras running. I can have up to 4, but right now I'm only using 2 on the switcher. But this opens up my ideas big time. And it's funny because the front-facing cam, let me get the computer out of the way here. So the front-facing camera is a big camera, and it's on a tripod. And actually, maybe I should. I have an idea. I think I can move. I can move the GoPro from where it is. Yeah. Let's see how. I want to show you the setup. I'm geeking out like that right now. Okay. So I took the GoPro off the thing. So let me switch to that camera. So this is the camera that I'm using right here right now. It's a Blackmagic Cinema camera, 6K Pro. That's what I'm using. It's on my tripod, and the tripod is basically strapped down over there. So yeah, that's what I'm using right now for it. And then there's my switcher. This is how I'm swapping from one angle to the next, right? So here's like camera 1 and camera 2 here, basically how it is. Hang on, there's someone wants to talk to me. Hello.
How are you? How you doing?
Good, you?
Can I have a picture with you? My wife loves what you're doing.
Oh yeah? Cool. Yeah. Let me
I saw your truck passing right in 95.
Oh,
Said,
okay.
I have a picture with him.
Okay, yeah, let me.
Sorry about you.
No, that's fine. I'm just live streaming. So I'm on the camera right now, but just give me 1 second. I'll just put it here and I'll go outside. Yeah? Okay, so I'm gonna do that right now. It's one of the fans that spotted me. She wants to take a picture, so I'm gonna do that real quick. But that was the setup. I hope you like it. So I was geeking out there for a little bit. So I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Andrés.
By the way, my name is Henry. Nice to meet you. Veo muchos videos también, lo que ha hecho también yendo a lugares tan lejos.
Sí.
Tan lejos. Y es increíble cómo puede llegar y no haber carga. Y no haber carga para esta belleza.
Sí.
Yo le he manejado, yo le digo, Diosito, dame la oportunidad de tener uno. Lo manejé haciendo un demo en Tampa, en Palm Beach, de 2 motores. Una belleza realmente.
¿Uno de estos?
Uno de estos, sí.
Ah, qué bien.
Puse el demo en Scale, fui rápidamente ahí, el camión lo tenían listo afuera, llegué,
Nice.
fui con mi esposa y mi hijo, y mi esposa se quedó sorprendida. Y ella se sentó a un lado, la muchacha de la Tesla estaba también acostada y mi hijo atrás. Pero ella se sentía muy nerviosa sentarse uno como él.
¿Oh, sí? ¿Por qué?
Nunca estaba en camión eléctrico, básicamente.
Okay. ¿Le gustó?
Y le gustó la fuerza que tiene. Yo siempre comencé con el modelo 3, el modelo Y, y dice, el modelo 3 es muy chiquito, se sentó adentro.
Es pequeño, sí.
Luego el modelo Y, ok, perfecto, más o menos.
A mí me
Pero
encanta.
cuando salió ya los otros dos se quedaron en el olvido. Yo soy chofer de camión, de camión grande. Yo estoy acostumbrado a manejar por mi estatura, manejar camiones grandes.
Sí, ok.
Y primera vez que me sentí una belleza. No me
Me
arrepiento.
gustó, qué bueno.
Pero ahí estoy trabajando para tratar de comprarme una. Así
pues sí, claro.
Sí.
¿Cómo no?
Sí. Entonces me tomo una fotito.
Sí, claro, por supuesto. Vamos a cerrar la puerta para que se vea más chévere.
Vamos a ver si sale bien. Muchas gracias, hermano. Que Dios me lo bendiga.
Un abrazo, cuídate.
Siga haciendo eso.
Gracias, un millón de gracias.
El otro señor de barbita, no me sé el nombre.
Justin.
Pero yo lo veo más usted.
¿Ah, sí?
Por el idioma, mi señora ahí masticando el texto.
Ok. Sí, yo tengo que hacer más contenido en español. Lo que pasa es que tengo más gente. Es que es complicado. Tengo tantas cosas que hacer pero lo tengo que hacer. Yo creo que posiblemente me iría hasta mejor si lo hago en español, pero porque ahí la gente está sedienta de eso, pero no quiero abandonar los que ya me están siguiendo.
De verdad.
Entonces se me hace un poco complicado.
La base
pero no, lo voy a hacer. Yo estoy haciendo esto solamente full time, a tiempo completo.
No. Me imagino que es un sacrificio.
Sí.
Pero mire lo que siente, que lo que hace, usted va a lugares que yo no puedo ir.
Lo compartimos.
Dinero, pero no tengo el tiempo. Usted lo tiene por decir ahí, el tiempo para
Gracias, Andrés, un millón de gracias.
Que Dios me lo bendiga.
Cuídate, un abrazo.
Igualmente, gracias.
Chao. Sorry about that. Little delay, just because it's cool because our friend here, he and his wife are fans of my channel, and he says he spotted me on the on the road, and he wanted to take a picture to show his wife. Very kind person. It doesn't happen very often to me, so it makes me very, very happy. Me hace muy feliz. Así que, bye. Anyway, let's see. We have 7 minutes remaining on this charge, and we are almost ready to roll. We are at 50%. According to this, we will be arriving at our destination with 44%. 44% vamos a llegar. So just want to charge a little bit more. Vamos a cargar un poquito más. Las baterías del micrófono todavía están funcionando. I think we're good with the microphone. See that you're using Starlink. No, this is not Starlink Mini. This is the biggest Starlink that they sell. It's called the High Performance Starlink dish, and it's very, very big. It's very, very large. So it's on the roof here. I don't know if you can. No, you can't see that, but I'm gonna do a full walkthrough of the current state of the truck very soon. So you will get to see what it looks like. You can probably find it on my socials. Let me see if there's a way that I can show it here. Profile, because I remembered that recently I posted about Starlink, because yeah, here it is. I'm gonna bring this over. Oh, it's not there. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't know if you can tell, but that is my truck, and the Starlink dish is right on the top, right there. And this was in the Arctic. When we were at the Arctic, I took that photo. So maybe you can see it there. Maybe you can see the Starlink dish on the roof. It's hard to tell, but let me zoom in. Yeah, this is probably a little bit better, but the reflection may not be great. Uh, that's the dish. It's pretty big. So yeah, I am using Starlink. But right now I switch over to my phone's hotspot because um, when I plug into the superchargers, the outlets they all reboot. So I swap over to the phone hotspot temporarily while I do everything, plug in, charge, etc. But now when we leave, I have to do it again and uh, plug into the Starlink. But I can't do it right away because I think Starlink also reboots when I unplug. Yeah. So I'll just wait a few minutes and then I'll swap over. Um, keep up the good work and we watch you a lot. Thank you. I know your system now and I had watched you when you drove to Alaska. Well, um, so I really didn't. I mean, I drove close to Alaska, but I made a right and went to the Canada side on Alaska Highway. I didn't actually go to the Alaska state itself. We went to uh, the Yukon and the Northwest Territories and ended up in Tuktoyaktuk at the Arctic Ocean. That was incredible. That was incredible, really. Um, let's see if I'm checking my social media comments to see if I see anything. Rough winter weather. Yeah, that's someone left a funny comment 2 hours ago. Okay, good listen. Couldn't watch, but thanks for streaming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's see what else. Um, more comments. More comments. There are no more comments. Um, okay. I can't see any new comments, so I'm gonna wrap that part up. Um, uh, I'm sorry, I'm just reading through some messages that I have from X. I have a long, long message from our friend Mike from Man Cave in Colorado. Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Let me see. I actually have to answer this by texting it. So just give me a second. Let's say I've been live stream. Okay. I don't know if you can still see me, but everything's booting up again. So I am setting things up again. Oh, this is nuts. Okay, so I'm back. Yeah, so the charging stopped because I had a limit. So, okay, interesting. I don't know why the limit was 55. I guess that's what I had it yesterday. Anyway, we're done. So now we're leaving and we're gonna go to where I'm going. Hang on, I'm just wrapping up the message. Okay, now, well, there's no one, there's only me and one more car here, so I don't need to rush to leave the spot. I'm waiting for the Starlink to have a signal. Let's see, what are we doing here? Tesla Wi-Fi. So let's see if the car connects to the Starlink and has a valid internet access, then I'll swap over. It's not yet active. I just want to live here with the Starlink, not the hotspot on the phone. So just give me a moment. This is what happens when. Okay, I think it's connecting. Come on, buddy, connect. Almost done. Sorry, but I have to do this because otherwise you won't be able to have good quality. There we go. Okay, so the car is connected. Let's see if we have a signal in the car. Okay. Watch it with the copyright strikes. Okay, I'm gonna swap over to the Starlink now, so we can leave and go where we need to go. We should be back. I think we should be back right now. I think we are. So, let's see. Before I leave, I actually want to take a quick look at the numbers here just to see if we lost the connection to you guys. Live stream, open live video, and there are 215 people. That's sweet. Okay, so wait, is that right? Yeah. I want to like chat myself. I said hi. Is it coming up? I think it is. Okay, so we have a good signal. Great. And now I can turn that off and get going. I think I want to turn on FSD from the stall. Like, we are parked right now, and you can see that we still have, right? We have the, we're parked at the supercharger. You can see it there. Wait, can you see that? Yeah. Oh, I can remove myself from the corner. You see, we're still parked. Okay, so what we're gonna do here right now is that we're gonna turn on FSD and see if it leaves this and it successfully takes us to our destination. I still have some microphone battery left, so hopefully we have enough to get to where we're going. And where we're going is going to take us 35 minutes. That's all I need. Okay, so I'm not sure why the car wants to go straight and then make a U-turn when we can just make a left right here. So let's see. Oh, I forgot that it won't do that. I think that's like really dumb to do that. So what I'm gonna do is like just line it up here. I wanted to leave from the stall, but you know, just in the interest of efficiency, let's let the car do this right now. And I thought I was showing that, but ooh, that was a tight exit. Okay, you can see the path we're taking. I feel like my seat is reclined. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna be on our way now, and hopefully this all makes sense. Let's make this wide. I am not really sure. Oh, it's gonna take a little back road here. Okay, cool. We're navigating like a local. Okay, vamos, dale, let's go. Okay. I guess it's avoiding making a U-turn there, rather making two left here in the suburbs. Okay. Oh, we can zoom out. Apply force to the steering wheel. All right. Looking pretty good. Okay. Let's see if I have to take over or not. There's a car coming. Car's creeping out. And go, go, go. Go. Are you going? Yes. Perfect. This is a great setup. Imagine two more cameras. So we have the front facing camera now. We have one looking at me in case I need to like say something and look at the camera. But imagine we put maybe, I don't know, maybe a 360 camera that we can show like a wide view outside or even behind us. Maybe, oh no, I have an idea. We can put a GoPro or some other camera on the left side and another camera on the right side. So left and right and the front. And that way, if I want to show specifically what I'm looking at, I can just tap the right camera, boom, and show you what I'm looking at. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. The problem is that like my really good camera, my other really good camera, the Canon is, it stops doing its thing after 30 minutes, right? So if I want a clean feed and use it as a webcam, maybe it'll stay on. But then I don't have a way of powering that camera like I'm doing with the other ones from the outlet. So I have to figure it out because I am done. I am done purchasing cameras. I have too many cameras. But I just remember that I have an actual like reporter's camera. I have a JVC camcorder, one of those that you put on your shoulder. That camera, I can actually put it on this setup, but I don't know where I would put it. Maybe I can put that where this one is and then put that one somewhere else. Yeah, anyway, we're on FSD 13.2.2. Last miles. 15 miles to go, 31 minutes according to the navigation. it seems like we're gonna be able to make it at that time. So maybe I can zoom in here a little bit. I don't know if that's better for you. Or here. Yeah. Show you a little bit of the top part and the steering wheel here. That helps you understand where we are. Um, I'm actually hungry right now. The microphone's still powered. I'm gonna have to, yeah, the battery's in orange. I think I'm gonna lose microphone soon. So I have a lavalier mic here that I can just plug in. I don't know if it requires power, but we're about to find out. We are about to find out. But not now because the light is green. Well, I mean, it's still working from what I can see. Oh, look at this guy cutting us off. Good job, buddy. Good job. Hmm. Okay, the traffic light is red. I'm gonna put this microphone here. I'm gonna really quickly, I'm gonna try to change the microphone. See if I can keep sending signal here. Maybe I can. I'm not sure if I can. Let's see. Someone please say if you can still hear me because now I changed microphones. Yes? Please just type we if you can hear me. I don't have a way of monitoring it right now, I think. Check, check, check. It should be working, I think. Okay, I'm gonna leave it to chance. I think we're good. Swap over because the wireless microphone was dying and I didn't want to risk it. So the sound may be a little bit different, but this is a fairly decent lavalier microphone. So hopefully it's working out. Um, Bob says you're hearing me. Perfect. Okay, cool. Can you comment on whether it's the same quality, better or worse? I'm curious about that right now. I clipped the microphone to my seat belt. The new microphone. The other one, I can turn the other one off. Just let me know. Okay, so the car is navigating towards our destination. Should be fine. Sound up and working. I just hope it's good enough. We only have another half an hour on this. This live stream has been going for 2 hours and 25 minutes now. Um, that is not bad. I can't wait to look at this live stream myself as a viewer just to see what the quality was like. This is what, like, if this is not good enough, this is what frustrates me because you can't really tell unless you have proper monitoring. And I am monitoring it right now, but I've done that before, and then the final results don't look as good as I thought. Um, but yeah, a bit weaker. Okay, that makes sense that it's a bit weaker because um, the other one was I think it's self-amplified. So this lavalier mic is just a 3.5 jack straight into the camera, and I don't have the, I'm not amplifying the signal. I can jack it up, I think, but I'm not doing it yet. Wow, this guy is such a bad driver. I'm surprised the car just kind of went with the flow right there. That was really good, the way that the car just followed the other guy. That was really awesome. Didn't freak out when the guy was braking hard, just kind of went with the flow. Um, and as you can see, I'm not holding the wheel, I'm not doing anything like that. I just noticed that I left the camera zoomed in. So let's see if we can zoom that baby out. This is magic. Check it out. Is it working? Boom. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it is working. I keep zoomed out is a little bit better, so you can see that my hands are not on the wheel. I did when I put it back. I think I just moved it. Maybe that's better. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Bye, ladies. Two older ladies there, like they were just like screaming from their cars when they saw a truck. That was funny, actually. Oh man. Oh, the weather is like getting a little bit wonky up there. I see a rainbow, a quarter rainbow on the left side. I don't know if you can tell from the live stream. Maybe you can. I don't know. We're gonna be pointing at it. Can you see it? Maybe you can. It's a little rainbow on this side here. I don't know if you can see the rainbow here. And it got very cloudy. It's no longer just overcast. It seems like it's gonna come down hard. Um, so we're probably about right on time to wrap up the live stream in about 25 minutes. Look at that. Oh, we're we're facing that uh, that light effect. Rainbows are pretty cool. I love the prismatic effect of the light. Wow, look at this. This roundabout. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Perfect. And it put the signal when it was supposed to. That's perfect. Mint, bro. Mint. Fire in the hole. I've been driving FSD since October 2020. A lot of people forget that. I'm not new doing this, and I always have fun when I'm on FSD, which is most of the time. It's just that most of the time I'm not recording, but I do use it a lot. Okay, speed limit increased here. Is it gonna go or not? Oh yeah, there you go. I feel like we should be like, oh, I remember that I changed it to be like 5% over, um, just because it was tending to be like lower than the speed limit, and I found that 5% over is the threshold, so it kind of keeps at the speed limit. I don't know what's going on with the math. I don't know what the calculation issue is, but yeah. And I'm on standard mode, which, according to what I read on the release notes, it just helps the car not be changing as much as in the hurry up mode. I call it hurry up. You know why? Because with my accent, someone told me that it sounds like I'm saying it's hairy, like with hairs, like what you have on your head, hairs. So hurry up makes it clear that I'm talking about hurry mode, not hairy. Anyway, enough of that. FSD is going through this city. This is Indian River up in Florida. This is not quite Central Florida. It's more still South Florida, because South Florida starts at Key West. and ends kind of at Port St. Lucie or so. That's like the official designation. But we're in the city of Stuart right now. Um, and it's great that we don't have to go back to the highway. We're just going to stay on local roads with this thing. I believe I just saw that Ben is asking which phone mount am I using. So this phone mount here right now is the MagBack, but I'm about to change it for a Jawa mount because this mount is fixed, and you know the magnetic thing is fixed there, and I can't really rotate the phone without blocking the speed, and it's also like too close to the monitor. So I'm gonna get the other one that allows me, like if I wanted to live stream from the phone up there, then I can put the phone here, floating with the other mount. And the other mount's also gonna be powered like this one. This one runs a cable behind there and plugs into one of the USB-C outlets. And the Jowa one I have is also going to be plugged into power, so I can charge wirelessly on the mount, but I can swivel up and down and rotate. So this is a great mount, but for people like me that make content and like to put the phone there, although with this new setup, I may not need to do that again or much longer. So, but anyway, I think I'm gonna swap the MacBook One. Great product. MacBook was kind enough to send us two of these magnetic mounts that are also a charger when we went to the Arctic, and that is how we had the phones mounted and charged all the time. But I'm always testing new stuff, so I'm about to install the Jowa uh, wireless charging swivel mount. I have it actually on the truck, so I'm gonna meet with my friend Chris. Now that we are now in Port St. Lucie, and if I have enough time, maybe I'll record a couple of things. I have a screen protector that I have to install in the front main screen and another one on the back. Um, I have a USB hub that goes in the glove box, and I also have two wireless game controllers to play on the screen on the back. Those are all from Jawa. I need to like show those because they're really cool items. I'm not liking the way we are really close to it. Look at this. Look at the screen there. Let me see if I can zoom in. Can you see the? Oh, now it's went back to center, but you see there's very little space on the left and a lot of space on the right. So it's offset. It's offset to the left. It's almost right now. It's not touching the line, but this is not good because there's cars coming, even trucks, and we're hugging the left side. We should like see. I put pressure on this side, and now I'm on the right side. So this is my main beef with the FSD Cybertruck 13.2.2. Just wants to be hanging out, like just camping on the left side of the lane. And I would rather it be on the center rather than the left. Anyway, let's zoom that out so you can have a decent view of the entire road. Yeah, look at this. Oh my man. I didn't exceed the line, but man, I'm right on it. Anyway, I don't know if you noticed, but I have my custom wrap design. I made the file, and I even have the Cybertruck insignia on there. Good stuff. I must admit that I don't know if you were on the stream earlier when I said that this is really the first time that I can confidently say that now it feels really close. But my concern with saying that too much is, you know, it's always that last bit of stuff that is pending that is the hardest, and we can be stuck there for a while. That's the problem. I don't want to be close to the left here with the truck incoming. Look, it just went over the line. Look, I'm over the line. I'm invading the other side. Okay, this is a good disengagement right here. Snapshot. Snapshot taken. What happened? Automatic disengage. The Cybertruck left the lane into oncoming traffic on a double yellow line. Keeps drifting to the left. Should offset to the right or not at all. Stay in the center. All right. That was another disengagement. FSD is active again. So we're going to let it drive. I really wanted to capture that because most people think that the offset to the left is happening on the highways only, and we are not on the highway, we're on the city street. So there was no cars coming, and I can attribute that to there were no cars because earlier it was drifting a little bit to the left, but it wasn't going over, and I think it's because it had cars on oncoming traffic, right? So it knew not to go to the other side because it didn't want to be in an accident. But even if there's no cars coming, it should do that. And now, see, it dries when it wipes when it's dry. And now that it should, this is so dumb. So I'm gonna put the wipers on the low continuous setting, intermittent, probably, yeah, because it shouldn't like not wipe at all. The problem is that they dry so good that then it's really dry really quick. Yeah, I don't. Okay. Yeah, this is what you see in front of us is the ocean, but it's raining already, so you can barely see the water. This is a three-way stop, and we're gonna stop here. That one went. This one went. It's our turn. So, oh, look at that. The car did go. And that car was creeping up forward when it should have stayed where it was. We almost hit him because of that. I was going to disengage, but I didn't because the guy actually stopped. That was really bad. And that was bad of him. Anyway, so we have the ocean on the right side and houses on the left. This is a very narrow road. This is going to be quite interesting. And I have the pin to the location that we are going a little bit off the mark for privacy reasons. And I will disengage before I actually get to the pin also. Just, to safeguard the privacy of my friend. Well, we're almost there. Man, that situation back there was really embarrassing, really. There's some nice houses here. If I change the camera, see me. But yeah, like now there's like woods next to me, and the water on the right side, but there are trees. There's some mangrove trees and just regular bushes. Oh, we have a Land Cruiser in front of us. I love those things. Yeah, let's see. little bit of everything. We got highway, city, wet, raining, drizzles, saw a rainbow. We have the ocean on the right side. Some really cool houses on the left. We're by the water. All right. Oh, I thought we were like really close. We still have about 5 miles to go. I'm surprised that we took this route. I guess because the charger was already close to this side. That way we didn't keep going north and then get in. Uh, if it would have not been raining, it would have been even nicer. But that's okay. I think it's really cool that we were able to do FSD in all kinds of weather today. Uh, the road is wet right now. The street it got a lot of puddles. It's raining a little bit. It's not good. We've done a lot of hard rain driving as well, but not today. Yeah, good stuff. So I hope you enjoyed it. I will try to do more of these live streams, and really like the camera setup the way I have it right. Doing it like that, maybe add a couple more cameras to the setup, and yeah, hopefully this is gonna make a difference. I do have to ask if you guys can, if you can spare $3 a month, which is basically half a coffee, right? I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel as a paid member, because it helps me keep doing this long term. I still have some. If you subscribe to my channel as a paid member, think of yourself as a co-producer of the shows. Yeah, not only for the live stuff, but also for the. Okay, that. Sorry, I have to stop this madness. Yeah, just your collaboration, your support goes a long way. Believe it or not, like if you are employed and you can spare $3 a month to help me do this long term. I got laid off in May and I decided I wanted to pursue this, and it's working out. It's just very slow. So if you want to chip in, I really really would appreciate that. You can do it here on any of the three channels: X or Twitter X, YouTube, or Patreon. In Patreon and on YouTube, it's multiple tiers. You can also Venmo me at Test Latino. Any donations for whatever amount you want, that will help as well. Um, and I'm also going to be bringing, as I make the time, I'm going to be bringing you products, really cool stuff that I'm planning on designing also myself and publishing to a store so you can purchase it. I am also going to make available my own version of the Arctic Cybertruck shirts and pullovers and all that good stuff, so that we can have more choices. But mainly the subscriptions right now would be really, really helpful. So right now, if you can, we're gonna go on another road trip probably very soon, probably at the end of next week. We're going to Texas. After that, if we can actually make that one after that, then it's going to be a little bit longer before we do another road trip. I have to make sure that I have an epic adventure trip to a very dangerous place. And it's not only dangerous in terms of the terrain, but it's like where it is and what happens there. We should not be by ourselves. It should be a group, at least 2 vehicles, and no less than 2 people. Hopefully, we get 4 people, 2 or 3 trucks, or even doesn't have to be trucks. It's going to be epic. That's what I'm going to say. And it's going to be incredible. And then 2026 or winter of 25, we may head back to the Arctic, but during the winter, that's going to be epic if we can do it. I have some really cool people that agreed to try to collaborate with us on that. So I'm going to bring you some more of that information. Before we can do any of that, I need to be able to pay the bill. And I'm about 15, 20% there in terms of generating the dollar amount that I need to pay my monthly bills. So still have a ways to go. So please subscribe if you can, and I'll appreciate it always. Donation, you can donate at Teslatino on PayPal, on Venmo, same thing, Teslatino, and I will be forever, ever grateful. So anyway, FSD, 2 disengagements, right? I think during this 2 hours and 46 minutes. I don't know what to make of it, but it is what it is. So I'm bringing you along with me. You're seeing it as it happens, completely uncut, live stream courtesy of Starlink. If you want Starlink, go to my Linktree account at Teslatino as well, and all my referrals are there, including Starlink. If you want a Starlink dish, whether it's the big one or the small one, use my referral code and you'll get a free month on Starlink. If you have a Cybertruck and you want accessories, I have different partners that are on my link tree as well. So you can go and check them out. Urander, Test Bros, um, Frobble for the Camper Kitchen on the Model Y, and Rivian. Some really cool stuff happening. It's just slow, but we're gonna keep bringing you content like this, and hopefully you want to see it again. I already saw a comment that says that I should keep doing this stuff. So I will keep doing this stuff. That is the plan. That's why I invested in one more thing to make it all come together. And it seems like that worked out pretty good. Now it's darker, so I move the sunglasses from the camera. Make it. There we go. So I have ND filters on that cinema camera that's recording or capturing the street. So I can actually, it has several levels of ND filtering, and it was very bright earlier, so I put them on, and now it's a little bit darker, so I'm opening it up so that it's not so dark. I really knew that I wanted to do this today, but I had no idea it was going to be so much fun. I'm glad you decided to come, spend some time with me here. Great time if you're in the U.S. and you're celebrating the holidays. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and everything else that you're celebrating, whatever it's called. And I hope that if you also celebrate the New Year, then that you have a very good celebration of the upcoming year, and that this year you leave all the bad behind and bring up all the good with you to the next year. Yeah. Sweet stuff. I can hear a little bit of the water. I think we have one more stop sign, and then we'll be close to our destination. So get ready to wrap this up. Don't forget, thumbs up, like it, subscribe to it, and come back on the next one. This is a cool area here by the ocean. Yep. All right. Well, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day. And like I said before, don't forget, like it, subscribe, drop your comments. Let me know what you like, what you didn't like. Make me any requests for the next one. Until the next one, I'll see you. Just have a fantastic day. Take care, guys. Bye.